welcome to Creative Moments by G. I'm Georgia and so happy you could join us today. We will be creating a corner flip card. Now, this is a fantastic card that you can use with any stamp set, but we are using it with Sweet as a Peach bundle. Turns out so pretty. The DSP is just beautiful. Let's head down to the crafting table and let's get started. Here is the DSP that we will be using today. Isn't that just beautiful? Oh my goodness, the front and the back, so pretty. Let me show you this card that we're talking about. Here is the corner flip card. Now look at this. Isn't that pretty? You flip it over and you actually get the back side of this DSP. Now we wanted to make it easy, so we're using a lot of DSP, and today's card we're going to make an easy card with DSP, and then at the end I'm going to show you two more of those cards that are stepped up. But wait, we have more. We're going to show you a suite of designs with this stamp set that we know you are going to love. So the first thing you need to do is get you your A2 card. This is simply cut at 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And remember, all the dimensions will be listed over on our blog, and the link is listed below the video. So we invite you to head on over there. So we are going to mat the top of this card, and we're simply going to lay down some of this beautiful DSP. So let's get that laid down. Okay, now I'm going to show you a little tip. Take a 3x3 Post-it note, because now we need to make some cuts. Go ahead and mark your Post-it note from the top 5/8 of an inch, and then over in this bottom corner 5/8 of an inch from the right. So from the top and from the right. And that way when we go to cut, you'll be able to see it very clearly. Line that right up in your corner of your card, and we're going to bring in our trimmer. We're going to lay this right here, and we will be cutting it down to 3. So get your cutter right where you need it, and we are simply going to cut up to 5/8. Okay, we're going to take it out. We're going to turn it. We're going to line this up at the 3. And we are going to cut up to this mark, which is the 5/8 mark. Okay, and now we can take off our Post-it note, and look at this. We have this perfectly cut area for our card. Now the next thing we need to do is simply flip this card. So go ahead and start moving it. And as you move it, you are going to line it up the same distance here as you have right here. So try to get that lined up. And use your bone folder to simply crease those edges. And now you have this card. You have this corner flip card. Open it up, and this just peeks through. So pretty. Now, if you're going to put a ribbon here or do anything to this, you would want to leave this to where it's open. But since we're not going to, we're going to go ahead and just put some tear and tape right here on this side and on the right side. And that way it'll be held down for us, and we don't have to worry about it coming back up. Okay. The next thing we need to do is cut our mats that we're going to use right here in beautiful paper that coordinates with the DSP, just like this. So we are going to glue this one down first. And notice how it's on the back side of the color we're using. Now we're ready to put the second mat on. And now we are going to stamp on this one because this is our easy card that we're making. And so we're going to bring in Granny Apple and Pumpkin Pie. We're going to open both of those. And I want to go ahead and stamp our saying. And our saying is going to be sweet as a peach. We're going to put that right in the middle. Look at that. Don't you love the font on that? And now we're going to bring in some green leaves. And we're going to bring in our flowers. Now we're going to add something right here. I think we'll just add some flowers at the top, just to give us some depth up at the very top. And now we are simply going to lay this down onto our card. We need to put our inside mat down, and we're going to go ahead and just put a few green leaves right here. We'll add a small flower, and you have plenty of room to write your sentiment. And here is our finished design for today. Very easy, stamp ink paper. We used our designer series paper, but yet we have this very creative fun fold that just allows your card to pop. Looks like you spent a lot of time on it, but it is so easy. Here's one. Now, here is a stepped up version of the same card. We simply added a banner down here, put a backing behind it. We double punched out this using the new punch, the double oval punch. Wonderful punch. And we simply cut this out and glued it flat. And then we stamped a little bit right here. Here's a little bit more stepped up because we added dimensionals for our little peaches. We used the DSP that had peaches on it. So pretty. We stamped our peaches on the inside. Now, let's get into the rest of the design suite that we want to show you. Look at this card. We added the DSP. We double matted it right on the front. We double matted this area, stamped it, cut out some flowers, added it to the top. Wouldn't you love to receive that happy birthday card? Now look at this design. This is a half card design. We simply cut a top fold, cut half of it off, and then we added our DSP and added our large cutouts of peaches and our leaves to the front to really give it that 3D look. And finally, we had to create an adorable little treat box, right? We have our belly band. Once again, we used that double oval punch. We added our peaches with DSP, and we cut out using a stitched rectangle die the top and just put some acetate. And we are going to add some peach and cream soda jelly beans. Won't that be just perfect? We would like to invite you to place a comment below the video. What would you put in this sweet little treat box? We're going to put in peach flavored and cream soda jelly beans. Wonderful. What would you put in them? Well, we hope you received some inspiration from today's video. Remember, go out, be safe, be healthy, be creative in your crafting, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.